Alright, I have a Gen 2 battle here versus Hunter. And we both lead off with Nido Kings. And I'm not sure if he has. Okay, yeah, he won the speed tie, I guess. And I kind of stay in hoping for that first turn wake up, but I don't get it. So I go straight to my Zapdos to Hidden Power Ice it. But I don't know if I'll stay in an Ice Beam or switch out probably to Blissey maybe. So I'm thinking maybe, yeah, he ended up going to Blissey, and I'm going to go to my Snorlax to Belly Drum because I don't think he can really do much. Okay, and he goes into his Mischievous, and I'm going to rest, but he ends up going for the Parasong, so that means I really don't have much time with this. And so he goes for the Protect Stall for the turns, and I go for an Earthquake again, but he ends up going to his Dragonite, and I'll go for the Earthquake again, thinking, yeah, predicting that switch. So I take down the Mischievous, but that means Snorlax's Perish count is going to be going down to 0, so I go down. And as he sends out his Nidoking again. So I'm going to go into my Starmie, and from there go by my Miltank, thinking he'll switch to Blissey, and he does. So I go straight for the Body Slam to go for the Para, and I don't fear Toxic at all because I have Heal Bell. And he goes into his Fortress, and I really don't have much to do for Fortress. So I'm going to try to sleep it because I really can't do much to it. Okay, and he goes to his Dragonite. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, though he'll probably switch, I don't know into what though, Raikou. And I get the crit, which really doesn't do much anyways. And I know he's probably going to use HP Ice, but I'm going to stay in anyways and go for the Earthquake and hope I'll live. And he goes back into his Fortress though, and I go back into my Zapdos as he goes back into his Blissey, and I think I want to go back to Nidoking. And his Blissey gets the full Para, which gave Nidoking a free switch in, but he has Heal Bell, which really doesn't do good for me. But I managed to not miss a Lovely Kiss and sleep his Blissey, and he goes back into Dragonite. And I'm really just only doing the safe options here because I don't like to predict. I really don't. It's not my thing. So he stays in, and I Ice Beam, and I freeze him. Nidoking, you beast. So he switches into his Blissey, I guess, to try to wake it up and use Heal Bell, but nope, his Blissey stays asleep, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake to finish it off. He goes back into Dragonite, and again, I'm just going to go for the obvious move and Ice Beam and hope it doesn't wake up and KO it. And hopefully it won't wake up. If it does, Nidoking's probably gone, but it did well. Okay, he went to Fortress, and I think I'm going to Thunder to try to paralyze it. And he goes for Spikes, I guess because he's new to Gen 2 and doesn't really understand it. I don't know. And he went for the Explosion, taking down Nidoking. And I think here I'm going to go for Miltank. And he goes for Raikou. So I'm just going to Body Slam since it's really all I can do. And I don't really think a Thunderbolt will do too much to me. Oh, instead he went for a Crunch and got a crit, I guess trying to lower my special defense. Okay, so from there I think I'm going to switch to my Zapdos and see what I can do with Hidden Power Ice, because I really want to keep Miltank alive for Blissey. Okay, well, Raikou got me here, but I'm going to try to stall out that Raikou as much as possible. It's going to be a little hard without pressure, and he goes into his own Nidoking, probably for the Ice Beam. Nope, for the Thunder. And I believe this turn I should be waking up, so I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice to nail Nidoking. And I guess didn't have Ice Beam, and okay, Thunder doesn't KO, it nearly KOs. Okay, come come on, hidden power. Okay, I have to go for the thunder if I'm gonna KO this. Yeah, that sleep really saved me there. Okay. And I think maybe Zapdos might be able to pull off a sweep. Yeah, since he has Raikou and Nidoking. I'm gonna try to paralyze his Raikou here. And I don't. But I'll keep trying until he gets a special. Oh, well, I crit it. So I guess that means good game, Hunter. Since I kind of just hacks him to death. And yeah, that's it. He gave up.